Hello and welcome back to the XRP Vault, where we bring you the most up-to-date and exciting XRP news. We're distributing 10,000 XRP. To be eligible, all you have to do is upvote, subscribe, remark XRP is king, and watch the video till the conclusion. The winners will be chosen next month and announced on the channel's community page. The founder of Gottstein Media, David Goldstein, tweeted yesterday that the verdict in the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit would be revealed in 2 months or early 2023. In a tweet earlier this year, he indicated that if Ripple succeeds, the entire cryptocurrency sector will be able to follow suit. Initially, it was speculated that the settlement date would be Cardano on December 15th. In a recent interview, AMA founder Charles Hoskinson claimed that he had only lately learnt that the SEC's long-running dispute with Ripple had been concluded on or before the previously specified date. As a result, many XRP users quit following Hoskinson, branding him a liar. This prompted the founder of IOG and Cardano to proclaim this week that he does not want to discuss Ripple or XRP and intends to cut relations with the XRP army. The CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, expected that the issue between his firm and the SEC will be concluded in the first quarter of 2023. As you were informed today, Garlinghouse does not rule out the possibility of the settlement date being postponed and the matter taking longer to resolve. He added that the SEC formally initiated the litigation dispute during the FinTech Week DC conference in late December 2020. It has since endured, but the XRP community is expecting that it will soon come to an end when Ripple is successful in convincing the regulator, the SEC Securities and Exchange Commission, and Ripple XRP's well-known legal struggle may be nearing its conclusion. Both parties want the 2 years to end as soon as possible. Both parties asked the judge presiding over the matter to establish deadlines of January 4th and January 18th, 2023. Non-participants who submit SE-cred arguments on behalf of any party or non-participant can oppose the opt-out sealing petition. The SEC and Ripple have until December 22nd to submit their own sealed motions. The SEC launched a complaint against Ripple in 2020, and the case has recently gotten closer to a summary judgment, which remains elusive. Stuart Olderati, Ripple's general counsel, adding that this represents both the beginning and the end of the process. Many believe that the outcome of this case will have a big impact on the cryptocurrency market and how cryptocurrencies are seen in connection to securities regulations. According to Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, the SEC filed a complaint against Ripple for failing to register the offers and promoting XRP as security. If the cryptocurrency company loses its legal battle with the SEC, it will lead the country, according to Garlinghouse, who believes Ripple will win the case against the federal regulator, who has accused the company of failing to register XRP coins worth around $1.4 billion as ESI securities. "We believe the law and the truth are on our side," he told Protocol, "but if we lose the U.S. case, we will migrate to another state because we still have a large business to build." The SEC declined to comment on why it should not be done in a hostile country. The event, which is expected to go until the beginning of next year, might have a huge impact on the Bitcoin market. Many cryptocurrencies are reported to be subject to the same stringent registration and reporting requirements as securities. According to Chairman Gary Gensler of the SEC, the crypto community has rejected the assumption that a victory for Ripple would be a big boost for the crypto industry. According to Garlinghouse, it is vital for the entire SEC to run, not just for Ripple, as the U.S. crypto market will undoubtedly benefit if the SEC loses its case against us. Nonetheless, he argued that in the United States, where the regulations are ambiguous and inconsistently administered, businesses confront difficulty. "Today's entrepreneurs called me for guidance, and I advised them to look to markets such as the United Kingdom and locate their business there." According to Garlinghouse, Ripple has inquired about prospective relocation from economic development departments in a number of countries who are aiming to attract digital businesses and entrepreneurs to their markets. They are monitoring the Bitcoin market. They are aware of the litigation and have some awareness of Ripple. They are thinking, hey, maybe we could discuss. despite the fact that garlinghouse named the United Kingdom, Singapore, and Switzerland as crypto-friendly countries. He stated that he would not bring them up. Garlinghouse is confident that Ripple will prevail in its legal battle with the SEC and that the company will eventually list on a stock exchange, most likely in the United States. In an interview with Protocol earlier this year, he asserted that the United States had the largest, most active, and most liquid financial market in the world. According to Alex Johnson, the author of the FinTech Takes newsletter, moving to a different country makes sense for Ripple because the majority of its recent growth and business has come from outside the U.S. I don't see any compelling reason why they should continue doing business in the United States, win or lose, he explained. The market value of XRP is calculated using CoinMarketCap. The Bitcoin used in the Ripple payments ecosystem has plummeted by roughly 60% this year as a result of the market decline that Ripple and other cryptocurrency businesses have endured. Despite the crypto cold, Ripple is one of the cryptocurrency heavyweights that continues to grow. Garlinghouse announced last month that it will be hiring hundreds of positions around the world, following a fresh development in the case's timeline. Supporters of XRP could have to wait until the first quarter of 2023. In the case of Ripple versus the SEC, a former U.S. attorney, James Filrun, disclosed a court document. Judge Tourists allowed the SEC's request to extend the deadline for all parties to provide a summary of responses. Response summaries are expected on November 30, 2022. MiCA's abstract submission date is November 11, 2020. In response to the parties' petitions for summary judgment and to file a summary judgment document sealing petitions, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) urged the court to extend the deadline for filing the summary judgment. According to Fill-In, the regulator also stated that there was nothing preventing them from filing supplementary a MiCA summary requesting approval of the extension in order to avoid the need for further extension criteria. As a result, the trial may be postponed until next year. While waiting for the parties' response, I maintain by my prediction that the Torres County judge will rule on the request for summary judgment no later than March 31, 2023. Fill-In shared a corrected Friday calendar update. Despite the fact that the majority of the action will likely be against the SEC, the XRP community, led by Gary Gensler, is hoping that Judge Torres will rule in favor of Ripple's. In the courts of New York, as the SEC continues to face mounting criticism, more than 12 Rippling support papers have been submitted. According to Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, the volume of MiCA's briefs submitted is extraordinary. Each one explains how the SEC, if things go their way, will cause irreparable harm to every aspect of the U.S. crypto industry. Last month, one of the lawsuit's defendants, Sad Garlinghouse, claimed that the SEC's Office of Inspector General had issued a damning review of Chancellor's management, blaming him for damaging the cryptocurrency business despite his lack of experience in the subject. While a victory for Ripple will have a significant impact on the cryptocurrency industry, it will also help propel the price of XRP to an all-time high as a publication after rising roughly 5%. In the last 72 hours, XRP was trading at 48 cents. Prices, on the other hand, are currently 7% lower than all-time high.